Hi, my name is Casey Hokanson, and this is my Community Engaged Scholars Program Digital Story. As a kid, I always loved to help people. I always enjoyed the service opportunities I had through Cub Scouts, then Boy Scouts, and with my church. However, my community work journey really didn't begin until high school, when the opportunities I pursued were the ones that I chose. When trying to decide my first summer job, I realized I wanted to do something that would impact others. With my love of youth work and the outdoor skills I had learned in Boy Scouts, I decided to become a YMCA camp counselor. This was absolutely the right decision and has been the best summer job I ever had. Each year I returned and took on more responsibilities at the camp. By my last year, I knew most of the kids who attended and had a personal connection with many of them. When I entered into college, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to start in biomedical engineering, where I could branch into science, medicine, math, or engineering depending on what sparked my interest. In my introductory seminar, I got to see the work of many different types of engineers, and the ones who got to work directly with patients, such as on custom prosthetics for kids, had the type of impact I realized I wanted to have in my future career. I set out to learn all that I could about the field of medicine, and after many weeks of research and reflection, I decided I would become a doctor. Medicine would be a challenging, stimulating, rewarding, interesting, and impactful career. I knew I had the ability to succeed, so I set out on the pre-med journey. Once I decided I wanted to go into medicine, I immediately and intensely committed to this decision. I fervently explored major options and found the human physiology major, which was perfect for my academic interests. With extra room in my schedule, I chose to minor in the developmental psychology program because kids are so amazing and I wanted to learn more about the patient population I hoped to serve one day. Since working with kids is the community engagement that brings me the most joy, I spent a great deal of time searching through all of the student organizations at the University of Minnesota and selected the ones I was most passionate about. Each group that I chose serves children in different ways. Camp Kesem provides a free summer camp and year-round support for children affected by a parent's cancer. The University YMCA puts on dozens of after-school programs around Minneapolis for kids of all ages. Volunteering opportunities at the U of M Children's Hospital were not available right away due to COVID, so I called every month, and once they finally opened, I was the first to apply. Since my freshman year of college, I have continued volunteering in each of these organizations and have stepped into leadership roles in all of them. Around this same time, I discovered the Community Engaged Scholars Program and knew it would be a fantastic way for me to reflect on my community service and sense of self. It has brought many new perspectives to the community engagement I do and helped me consider the decisions I make and the organizations I support with a more critical lens. The last experience I want to highlight is my trip to Nepal over winter break. I am part of a global church that has an associated nonprofit called Hope Worldwide, with chapters partnering with their local communities around the world. In Nepal, one of the greatest needs is access to education for children who face caste discrimination and thus have little social mobility. In 1994, Hope Worldwide built a free school for the children of material poor families. It is funded through community partnerships, including a vocational training center and rural community center, which were all started by Hope Worldwide. All the staff are native to Nepal, and many of the teachers were once students at the school. I say all this because in this class we have learned about the importance of ethical service, which relies on mutualistic community partnerships. Over winter break, I served in the school, leading recess games, helping in the math and science classrooms so the teachers could spend more time with the kids who needed extra help, doing renovations, and most importantly, engaging with the children. Spending 2 weeks immersed in this bi-directional service, pouring out love to the community, not as a savior, but a partner and a friend, helped shape my perspective on how I want to live my life going forward. I realized, while my original motivation to become a doctor was good-hearted, it was too focused on myself and missed the mark on the greatest potentials of a career in medicine. My time in Nepal truly was a mountaintop experience. Frederick Buechner defines vocation as, where your deep gladness meets the world's deep need. From all I have learned and experienced, I know that my vocation, the service to support deep needs in the world that will bring me deep gladness, is medicine. This is how I will use my skills, abilities, and interests to make the world a better place, partnering with individuals to support their holistic health. I will strive to pour into each patient relationship and work to provide the best experience I can despite the broken system that we're part of. I will use the power I have as a physician to fight for the best outcomes for my patients I have the privilege of serving. My goal is to go into primary care pediatrics so I can partner with the whole family to support the health of each child as they grow up. I'm committed to this life of service, but more importantly, to this life of community engagement. And the story comes full circle. As I have intensely committed to each community engagement experience I've had in college, I discovered who I am, what is important to me, and how I want to live the rest of my life.